Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Beastly Eel, and in today's video, I am doing my predictions on the next death battle. So the next death battle is between none other than Spawn from Spawn versus Ghost Rider from Marvel. This one was so initially I'm like, oh, I know both these characters, and I do to a certain extent. So obviously Spawn has the living like symbiote on him that basically provides protection for him, allows him to create a bunch of different weaponry and everything else, along with defense mechanisms, even if he's knocked out. Kind of works on its own without him needing to be conscious for. Granted, he can also use it consciously as well. However, most of the time, it does things on its own. And he normally takes out demons in general. He can normally feel the sins of others or the badness of others, and he's able to absorb the souls of people to make himself stronger. He needs to do so to keep powering his I guess you would say, I don't want to phrase this. It powers his like just his powers in general. I know that's a very vague way of saying it, but like souls um are like the necroplasm that allows him to be more powerful in general. I mean, he's gotten to the point where he's actually killed God and the devil, and then became the entity that ruled over everything. So that is an interesting piece in and of itself. And so we have that going on. Plus, we then have um, basically he's a master combatant. He knows what he needs to do and everything else, and he has a wide variety of ability of cosmic awareness as well, and overall just physically strong as well, along as he has the suit on him. If he ever runs out of souls or uses too much energy and does not have any more ectoplasm to be able to absorb into himself, he will lose all of his power. So then we have none other than Ghost Rider, who, turns into the Ghost Rider, the spirit of vengeance, a flaming chain that is able to be used in any way he wants. He's able to call his motorcycle at any time. He has the penance stare, the damnation stare. He also has the ability to channel the literal spirit of vengeance itself to, if he ever was to be defeated, to be, taken over completely. So this is where it comes down, where I feel like Spawn does what he does and does not feel bad for it. So I think because of that, I don't think the penance stare would actually work because he's doing it for the right reasons. It'd be very similar to like Punisher, where I feel like he wouldn't have as many regrets, so it wouldn't affect him. So because of that, I feel like then it's gonna come down to, does Spawn have a soul, which he does, but like will Ghost Rider be able to absorb it? Because Ghost Rider himself I don't think would be able to, but possibly the Spirit of Vengeance itself might be able to. But then again, Spawn has literally fought the two entities that have created the universe, which was literally God and the devil, where he was able to eliminate them both, take the powers of both, recreate the world in his own image that he wanted, and then decide to go back onto Earth as Spawn, um, and had somebody else take over after him, which I just find to be interesting. So it's like Spawn has been able to kill entities that are very powerful and create universes. So he should be able to defeat Ghost Rider in that situation. This is going to be a very tough death battle because they're so similar, yet also so different at the same time. It's so bizarre that it's really hard to like pinpoint who would actually win. I feel like it's going to come down to who can. I feel like Spawn. hmm, My initial reaction was Ghost Rider would win because of the spirit of vengeance. But after reading more about Spawn and everything else and what he's capable of, I feel like Spawn, as long as the penance stare does not work on him, because if it does, then for sure, obviously, Ghost Rider's winning. Um, but if not, Spawn is winning this death battle because he's been able to take out entities much strong, basically universe-defining um, creatures that were defeated by him, and then he took over their role. um, where Ghost Rider, even the Spirit of Vengeance, has fought like incredible beings as well. However, I don't think that they've rise to the level of like destruction of a complete universe. Whereas Spawn has, but you could argue that Spawn's universe is smaller. But I don't know. That's where we're gonna have to argue on that one. But for now, I'm sticking with Spawn as the winner of this death battle, mostly due to the fact that I feel like he's got more experience. Well, this is where it gets weird because it's like he's got more experience, but at the same time, the Spirit of Vengeance has so much more experience than him. So it's like, but then he's also literally defeated the creation of his universe, which is got the most amount of experience in his universe. So by that, that's not enough by itself. So Spawn at the end would still be able to defeat Ghost Rider and the Spirit of Vengeance because I feel like it's still a spirit. He can absorb it, use its ectoplasm, and become even more powerful. And I think that's where he's going to win this death battle. But let me know in the comments who you think's going to win this death battle and why. And as always, if you like the content you see, please make sure to like and subscribe down below. Other than that, this is going to be Beastly Eels signing out. Have a wonderful night. Bye bye.